All right, 49ers day after here in Washington, D.C. Cool city. By the way, this house behind me used to belong to James Monroe, former president of the United States. You walk around this city and you see stuff like that. Anyway, Christian McCaffrey yesterday had the slight calf injury. He called it very minor. He didn't return to the game. He wanted to. He's pacing on the sideline, but he said that they made a precautionary decision to keep him out. It's likely going to be something that keeps Christian McCaffrey out of practice for a little bit of time, but the 49ers are okay with that because they have earned the #1 seed. You essentially have 3 weeks until Christian McCaffrey has to play another game. That's the glory of the 1 seed. Arik Armstead can come back for the 49ers as well in that amount of time. I think that they had a very limited window in which they could treat Armstead's plantar fasciitis in his foot to the point where with his big 6'7", 310-pound frame, he could push off, he could have the explosion necessary. They wanted to use that limited window for the postseason. Well, you want to make the postseason as short as possible. That's what the bye week does. But in the case of McCaffrey, yesterday Elijah Mitchell had, what, 70, 80 yards? 17 carries. He was getting after it. And so many people doubted Elijah Mitchell, or you can't stay healthy. And even if he is healthy, Jordan Mason's the better back. And it's just not true, right? Elijah Mitchell has done a lot of good stuff in a 49ers uniform, including in big games. He was a huge, huge presence for them as a rookie in 2021. And I just think this all works out really well for San Francisco because you need that second back to be in a rhythm entering the postseason because there's going to be some hard yardage needed in the postseason. The weather could still be bad at Levi's Stadium. It can't all be on McCaffrey, especially since he's at the tail end of this marathon. And the fact that Mitchell had a chance to hit his stride could be a little bit of a blessing in disguise, assuming that McCaffrey can get back to 100% for the San Francisco 49ers. So you get McCaffrey back, you get Mitchell back. You get Arik Armstead back. Obviously, Mitchell is back. And then you look at Aaron Banks with the turf toe. You want to get him healthy. I think at the end of the day, the 49ers' only pronounced concern right now, roster-wise, is that offensive line. I really do. Because even on the defensive side of the ball, you can make things work really, really well if you're the San Francisco 49ers with somebody like Jason Verrett and other such talent. So 49ers in very good shape. They've addressed their weaknesses over the course of the season.